Namaste Nrsimhaya.
Nrsimhadev Sharanam Prapate Tavakar Kalavare Nakam Adbhuta Singam Dalita Hiranyakashipu Tanubringam Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Keshavadrita Narahari Rupa Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jai Jagadisha Hare Jayo Nrsimhadev Jayo Nrsimhadev Jayo Nrsimhadev Jayo Nrsimhadev Jayo Palan Maharaj Jayo Palan Maharaj Jayo Palan Maharaj Jayo Palan Maharaj Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Prabhupada Jayo Prabhupada I offer my obeisances to Lord Nrsimhadev, who gave joy to Prahlad Maharaj, and whose nails are like chisels on the stone like chest of demon Hiranyakashipu. Lord Nrsimhadev is here and also there. Wherever I go, Lord Nrsimhadev is there. Lord Nrsimhadev within the heart and outside also. I surrender to Lord Nrsimhadev, who is the origin of the all things and the supreme refuge. O Keshava, O Lord of the universe, O Lord Hari, who have assumed the form of half man, half lion, all glories to you. Just as one can easily crush the wax between the fingernails, in the same way, the body of demon Hiranyakashipu has been ripped apart by the pointed fingernails on the beautiful lotus hand. Shri Nrsimha Jai Nrsimha Jai Jai Nrsimha Ukram Veram Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvatomukam Nrsimham Vishnam Bhattam Mrityor Mrityum Namami Aham Shri Nrsimha Jai Nrsimha Jaya Jaya Nrsimha Jaladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bringa. Once upon a time, there was an evil king called Hiranyakashipu. He was a great demon who was always envious of Lord Vishnu, especially because Lord Vishnu killed his brother Hiranyaksha. One day, he went to the mountains to perform severe austerities to seek a boon from Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma was the chief of the demigods. Hiranyakashipu stood on his tiptoes with his arms raised upwards for 100 years. Because of Hiranyakashipu's austerities, the whole universe began to shake. Oceans and rivers became agitated. Mountains and islands trembled. Stars and planets fell from the sky. Fire came out from Hiranyakashipu's head, spreading unbearable heat everywhere.
Everyone in the universe was very afraid. The demigods asked Lord Brahma to help. So Lord Brahma came on his swan airplane and found Hiranyakashipu almost a skeleton. Over the years, the ants had built a hill around him. Worms and bugs had eaten away his body. Lord Brahma sprinkled water on Hiranyakashipu's body and he became beautiful again. Hiranyakashipu offered his respect to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma said, "O Hiranyakashipu, you have pleased me with your austerities. Please ask me whatever you desire." Hiranyakashipu replied, "O Lord Brahma, please grant me the boon of immortality."
Lord Brahma shook his head. "O Hiranyakashipu, I cannot grant you this boon, for even I must die one day. Please ask for something else." Hiranyakashipu thought carefully. "Very well then. Grant me that my death will not be brought by any man, demigods, or beast. Grant me that I will not die inside nor outside, neither daytime or night, not in the sky nor in the ground, not by weapons or mantras." Lord Brahma agreed to all Hiranyakashipu's requests. Because of Lord Brahma's boon, Hiranyakashipu became very powerful and began to terrorize all living creatures. He was a huge threat even to demigods.
While Hiranyakashipu was away doing austerities, Lord Indra decided to kidnap his queen Kayadu, who was pregnant with Hiranyakashipu's child. Luckily, Narada Muni came to her rescue and told Lord Indra to release her, for in her womb was a great devotee of Lord Vishnu. Narada Muni then took Queen Kayadu to his ashram and gave her shelter. Throughout the time she spent in his ashram, she heard many beautiful pastimes of Lord Vishnu, and so did the child in her womb. She soon gave birth to a son called Prahlad. Narada Muni then brought Queen Kayadu and Prahlad back to their palace. King Hiranyakashipu was very happy to see his wife and son return. Prahlad became the apple of his eye.
When he was 5 years old, Prahlad was sent to demon Gokul to learn about demon principles.
Sanda and Amarka, the Gurukul teachers, tried their very best to brainwash Prahlad to forget about Lord Vishnu. But whenever they were away, Prahlad would be preaching about devotional service to all his friends.
Frustrated, Sanda and Amarka sent Prahlad back to his father. Hiranyakashipu placed Prahlad on his lap and asked him what the best thing he learned from Gurukul was. To his utter dismay, Prahlad said, "Shravanam, Kirtanam, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Vandanam, Dashyam, Sakyam, Atmani Vedanam." These 9 processes are accepted as pure devotional service. One who has dedicated his life to the service of Krishna through these 9 methods should be understood to be the most learned person. Blinded by anger, Hiranyakashipu threw Prahlad off his lap and onto the ground. His own son was a worshipper of his greatest enemy, Lord Vishnu. This was too much for Hiranyakashipu. He then ordered his guards to do whatever it takes to kill Prahlad.
The demons tried many ways to finish off 5-year-old Prahlad. They tried to pierce his soft body with sharp weapons. They then threw him off a high cliff. When he survived again, he was thrown into a pit of venomous snakes. but nothing happened to him. Despite being fed to the jaws of death so many times, not a single hair was harmed on Prahlad. He always remembered Lord Vishnu, and thus he was always protected by the Lord. Having failed the demons, returned Prahlad back to his father.
Hiranyakashipu was fuming with anger. He challenged his son. "You rascal, you always speak of Lord Krishna. Then tell me, Prahlad, where is your great protector now? I want to see him."
Prahlad replied, "Lord Vishnu pervades the entire universe. He is everywhere."
Hiranyakashipu laughed.
Ha 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 ha! Everywhere? Is he in this pillar?
He pointed to a tall pillar with his mace. Prahlad bravely replied, "Yes."
Then I shall kill him.
Hiranyakashipu struck the pillar with his mace. With a thundering sound, the pillar cracked, and Lord Vishnu appeared as the form of Lord Nrsimha. He was half man and half lion. Lord Nrsimha roared loudly in anger. He fought all of the gods with his multiple hands. He then grabbed Hiranyakashipu and pulled him to his lap.
With sharp nails, he ripped open the abdomen of Hiranyakashipu.
He then took out his intestines and put it around his neck as a garland. Keeping Lord Brahma's bones intact, Lord Nrsimhadev killed Hiranyakashipu. He was slain neither outside nor inside, but in the courtyard. He was not killed in the sky or the ground, but on the Lord's own land. It was neither day nor night, but at twilight. No weapon was used to kill Hiranyakashipu. It was only with the Lord's nails. Even after killing Hiranyakashipu, Lord Nrsimha was still furious and nobody was able to pacify him. All the demigods tried their best, even his own wife Lakshmi Devi. Finally, they sent Prahlad to him. With tears in his eyes, Prahlad fell flat at the Lord's lotus feet. The Lord finally calmed down and lovingly placed Prahlad, his greatest devotee, on his lap. This story teaches us that no matter what happens to us, we must have strong faith in Krishna. He is the supreme protector of his devotees. By always remembering him and praying for his protection, even the deadly coronavirus will be gone too.
Namaste Nrsimhaya. Namaste Namaste Namaste